PMac movies. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been live. We'll wait for some people to arrive. I'm in the PMac movies movie room where I've been hoarding up big time lately. I think I've showed off everything that I've been hoarding, but we can still take a look around the old PMac movies movie room, which is kind of a disaster, but it used to be worse. We'll see if anybody shows up here on PMac movies. The cell phone that I usually use is almost dead, and I don't have a charger in here anymore. Trent TV official. What's up to you, sir? I'm waiting for a few more people to arrive. Yes, I have not done a live stream in quite a while. That is very true. This room is just full of freaking movies, and it just keeps getting more and more. Let me know who's in the hizzy. We got 3 in here. I just ate a bunch of ice cream. Whew, I don't know if it's gonna sit right with me. Marie, hi, I mean the little one in the house. It snowed today. Yes, it snowed, I guess, overnight here. Hey, Kimberly, I haven't heard from you lately. Andrew, how you doing? Kimberly, I got some stuff you might want. Oh, you probably already have them, Disney stuff. Netherall Seth, what's up? Yeah, I don't even really think to do these live videos anymore. Like, it doesn't even cross my mind. And then tonight, me and Charmaine were sitting down there. She's playing Nintendo, and I was eating. And I got done. I had some ice cream. I was like, I haven't made a live video lately. I just set some aside because I got the 4Ks of like Maleficent, the recent Dumbo, Ratatouille. Let's see what else I got over here. The movie room, I mean, so the thing was, I was going to have my friend, I found out my neighbor's like a carpenter or something, so he could just come right over probably and do actually, maybe I'll talk to him because I have his phone number. Real nice guy. I don't really want to like put him out. I mean, I would give him money for it, but he's kind of a nice guy. He'd probably do it for free, but I'd feel kind of bad. That is creepy, Marie. What was I saying? But I have a friend from work who lives like over an hour away who's supposed to be doing it. Maybe I should just ask my neighbor and see. But with everything that's going on with all the, the stuff going on right now, I'm not really having anybody over to do it. But we were planning on like May and building the shelves right on the wall. So yeah, it is what it is. I can always organize it a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty out of hand. Let's take a look at what I got over here. Actually, I can turn this other light on. So the ones, Kimberly, that I have, Kenny in the Hezzy Comics King. I'm good. Why do you guys come to my live videos, but you don't comment on my videos, do you? I don't really see people commenting on my videos. Some of these people. Kimberly, what I have for sale now, Maleficent, Dumbo. Oh, I got this too. The case is cracked, but blood-sucking bastards. That's a Scream Factory one. Night Manager. This one's got water damage, so that would be like super cheap. What else we got? You probably already have BFG. Geriatric in the hizzy. What's up, Geriatric? Finding Dory is another one I'm going to sell. Cars. Finding Nemo. Ratatouille. I think I already offered you this one. I think you already had it. Coco Cokes. What's up, sir? Zero Dark 30. I got a bunch of crap over here. got so many I gotta sell. That's gonna fall if I leave it like that. All right, I'm gonna catch up on messages here. Comic room, late at night in England. What time is it there? I couldn't believe, like, my parents came over today and me and Charmy were playing Nintendo. And then, you know, I thought it might be like, I don't know, I was thinking like 5 something or 6 or something. I look at it, it's like 10 after 7 and we hadn't eaten dinner yet. And I try to eat dinner early, so I'm like, Charmy, do you know what time it is? And I told her it was 10 after 7 and she thought I was messing with her. Ooh, pizza. Is Saturday pizza night, Bill? Kenny O? Kenny into his A? Alright, Kimberly, yeah, just let me know what you, 1:12 a.m. What time do you usually go to sleep? People's sleeping habits always interest me because there can be such a wide range. Make it just be a complete list of what you have to sell. The complete list, it would take a while. Arthur, is that you? What's up, sir? I think those ones that I showed you, Kimberly, are like the only new ones. Maybe Starship Troopers because I got the 4K. I got like the Chernobyl DVD because I got it on Blu-ray. So if you want any of those, let me know. Yeah. I think pretty much most of the rest of this stuff you already know about. So some kind of hate. Maybe you need that one. I don't know. This is a RLJ. I think Bill actually sent me that, and I had already gotten it from a Dollar Tree, which I didn't even realize until I... Look, sometimes you just buy a bunch of Dollar Tree ones and you don't even, like, remember what you got. So, yeah, I've just been hoarding up, but I've been showing off all the stuff I've been hoarding. Really enjoyed your last Steelbook haul. I picked up 4 of those steels. Yeah, thank you. We'll see what happens. You know, Best Buy updates their sale. They're for their next week in like the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. Eastern time, something like that, 2 or 3. And Andrew likes pizza. And so Best Buy, maybe they'll have a few good things for sale this upcoming week too. You never know, but I think they've hit most of the Steelbooks they had. You know, one of the ones that I would definitely get if it was $10 was that Nutcracker movie, which I do have on Blu-ray. I didn't love the movie, but I thought that the Steelbook actually looked pretty good. Okay. Yeah, Kimberly, that's a good idea. It's just tough for me. I'm not putting too much time into... I'm not even really in this room that often, to be honest. And I've still been working 40 hours a week, so like if I was off like a lot of people are right now, I could be working on selling stuff, posting like sales videos and working on a lot of stuff here, but work has actually been busier for me than probably ever. So just with like the structure of how we're doing things now, but so when I am at home, I pretty much want to relax and not really like do much work. But if I was off, I could probably sell a lot. Marie says, we hoarded up with all the recent sales last month, over 300 titles, mostly all boutique stuff, and 1 Bambi. Yeah, I always see Joe there is buying quite a bit. I haven't watched the recent videos. I do listen or watch them sometimes. Pretty much with YouTube, what I'll do is I'll listen to videos when I'm doing other things. I don't really watch many YouTube videos at all. It's mostly just start a video and listen to it while I'm, washing dishes or driving or whatever. But yeah, there was a lot of boutique stuff, and I got Indicator stuff. I got a couple from the Arrow one, a couple Warner Archive. You are a mess in this one. That makes it more entertaining if somebody's a mess. We only have 9 people in here, but people are participating, so that's good. Did I miss somebody? JK Def Moose. Hi from PA. How many total your collection now? I have no idea how many are in my collection. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, I would guess like 6,000 movies. I have no idea though. It could be way less or way more than that. I lost track. I got a lot. I got a lot of Blu-rays, and I do have a lot of DVDs too. Hey Bill, have you seen James Spader in Jack's Back? James Spader, he can really play like a creepy kind of character, which I have no idea if he is in this movie. I haven't watched it, but he's played kind of like a creepy kind of character quite a bit. I think he is. He's got to be a creepy son of a gun in real life just by how he is. But I do have to say this though. Oh, you haven't seen that one, Geriatric? I thought you would have, because what is it? It's from the 80s, so it's been out a while. But I do want to say that I started watching this 30 Rock from Mill Creek. It used to be on NBC. And it looked to me like it was going to be kind of like not really my cup of tea. I'm not a huge fan of any of the actors in this. Like Tina Fey, yeah, she's okay. Alec Baldwin, he's okay. Tracy Morgan can be funny. Didn't really know the girl. He's kind of like a dork in whatever he's in. But we watched the first disc. I watched the whole first disc, and Charmaine watched some of it. And I'm actually really excited about this show. It's actually really entertaining. If I need something kind of light and fun to pop in, when I'm not wanting something like really I need to like sink my mind into, this is definitely going to be a go-to. So I am really glad that Mill Creek sent this to me. 138 episodes, 7 seasons, and it was pretty damn funny. Like there was a few times where I was laughing quite a bit. So really glad to get that one. I have, it's overwhelming with like how many. It's been overwhelming, and I just keep adding to it. I'm buying a lot more than I'm watching, and even with what's going on now, I'm not stopping at Goodwill. There's less like in-store options and stuff like that. So I don't think. I mean, even in regular times, you go through periods where you buy a lot because there's a lot of sales, and then down times where there's like no sales. I feel like maybe January might be like kind of like that because there's a lot of deals in like November, December, and then January maybe there's like no deals. But I feel like there was at least a little bit of a downtime there where I wasn't buying much, but then it kind of picked back up again. It's always better to save money, not a lot of time nowadays. Money to pay the bills. Yeah, that's true. I do try to make quite a bit back in code money, but still, I'm spending a fair amount. I do certainly have enough for bills and whatnot. Although there's always like big expenses on the horizon, like our roof isn't in the greatest shape, and that's going to be quite a bit of money, like several $1,000s, like I don't know, 6 to 8 maybe 6 to 10, I don't know. That guy with movies in the hizzy, what's up? So just expenses like that, and then like I've been thinking about getting a different vehicle, but my car's pretty old. It's a 2008, but I think it's still got a lot of life left in it. But during the winter time, it's kind of a little bitch. But the thing is, this past winter there wasn't really that many bad days, but the winter before that was kind of a pain with my little My little bitch car. Kimberly, I haven't bought anything since all this mess started. I'll be ready to hoard when we can get back out there. You got a lot to watch, Kimberly. Stanley, the manly in the hizzy. I am doing well, Stanley. How are you? The movie King Ryan 23. Hello, sir. I feel like people are showing up in here that don't necessarily show up in the comment section. Leave me some love in the comment section. On PMac movies. Some people are dropping out. Are people coming and then going? We had 16, now we're down to 13. What happened? What happened? What did I do to turn people off? What's wrong with me? I'm going through the hunting withdrawals. Yeah. It is tough after work. I'd like to stop at Goodwill. Pretty consistently. I'd stop there almost every day lately, just, because sometimes I'd find some really cool stuff. Like I found the Dawn of the Dead original Blu-ray, and I just always stop in. It's right there. Like I pull out of the parking lot of work, and Goodwill is just like right down there, like on my way home. Charlie Black in the hizzy, what's up? A sick dog. What do you mean, Marie? Yeah, so, not having the Goodwill stinks, and Walmart, well, I've been kind of trying to avoid Walmart, with everything going on. It feels like it's going to be uncomfortable. Now there's a mandate here that you have to wear a mask if you're going to be out anywhere, which it's just strange to me that they didn't do it like a month ago. Like, why are they doing it now? Like, and I remember weeks ago they were saying like it wouldn't have any effect and there was like no point in mandating it, and then they mandate it. I mean, I knew it was coming. I had heard that other places started mandating it, and they just start doing it everywhere. It's not like people think it's like their governor making a decision to do it, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's coming from way up higher than that. But anyway, now you have to wear a mask. And then, I've been looking into some stuff. Some people talking about how you're not going to get, when you have a mask on, you're not getting the proper oxygen and everything. There's not supposed to be something covering your nose and mouth. So I would, I want to wear that as seldom as possible. But you said you need to fix your woof, busting your accent when I have one myself. Oh, my roof? My roof you're talking about? Yeah, my roof, it's going to be pricey. Somebody just Facebook messaged me something. Does this guy think I don't know about this already? He's starting to do research that I did 7 years ago. Okay. I just showed off my Disney stuff. You know what's a really nice set? Is this Poirot set. This is a really good show. Has all of the series on here. Me and Charmaine really enjoy it. It's a good kind of, relax at night and watch. Some of them are like hour-long episodes. Some of them are like an hour and a half, hour, 40-minute, like movie type of things. And I paid an arm and a leg for this, but it's good. $160 though. You get a lot of material there. You can buy it if you want to, Geriatric. Come on. Adam Yarborough. What's up, PMac? How's everything going with the whole quarantine? It's been mostly life as usual for me, except things are different at work. We can't meet with people in there, but we're still doing phone calls and using Zoom and things like that. So I'm still going to work every weekday. So it's not like I'm quarantined at home and stuff. And then I'll go to the grocery stores. I usually go to Aldi one day a week and Wegmans one day a week, which is another grocery store. Walmart I haven't been to lately, but sometimes I'll go there, but not lately. So pretty much the same as usual. That's how I used to do it too. If I could hit Wegmans and Aldi in the same day, maybe I would, but usually one or the other. Oh, I'm staying safe. Aaron, what's up, sir? Yes, it is terrific. The complete series. What do people think about this show? The Streets of San Francisco, starring a young Michael Douglas and a big-nosed Carl Malden. He must have lied too many times. He's got a big old schnoz. Anybody have any thoughts on that show? I was glad to get it for less than $30. Bill likes it. What else do I got over here to show off? All sorts of fun stuff. That guy with movies, never seen it. Not a pick, just itching. Had a little itch on my nose, not a pick. So what is your prized possession in your collection now? My mom used to love that show. I've never seen it. Yeah, if you like 70s stuff, I like 70s stuff, so it seemed pretty good so far. The prized possession in my collection. I don't know if I have a prized possession. I do like the Poirot set. But if something happened to the set or something, it's not like it's out of print or anything. Prized possession. I know one of the things I was most excited to get was Star Trek The Next Generation, the complete series Blu-ray, because I always wanted the DVD set of it, and it was always very expensive. And I remember I almost paid $200 for it. And I'm glad I didn't, because I ended up getting the Blu-ray thing, the UK one, for like 90-something bucks. So that's one of my favorites. There's nothing that really stands out as far as like a prized possession or anything like that. I don't have any real like super strong emotional connections to any of my items where I just like could not let them go. Of course, I like a lot of movies from my childhood, but a lot of them are like, they're common movies, so it's not like I'm super like into them, or if something happened to it, I'd be upset. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'll tell you one thing I am excited about. Several years ago, when I wasn't working, me and Charmaine had just come back home in the U.S. So I wasn't working. I was trying to make a little money, and I was selling some of my out-of-print Criterions. And Chungking Express is a movie that that I enjoy quite a bit, and I researched how much it was going for, and it was about $60. Seemed like the right price to price it at. And then so I put it on there, and then like months later, I think, is when I ended up actually like somebody wanted to buy it, and I sold it, and then I saw it was going for like $120, and I was like, shit, the price of this went way up. But the good thing is they're releasing like a better version of it here this year. So it's actually probably good that I sold it, because once I started working, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have had enough motivation to sell it. So I did make some money there, and this new one's supposed to be a better version. Another one that I sold and got quite a bit of money off of was the Criterion of Last Year at Marienbad. I think I probably paid around $15 for it, and I believe that's another one I sold for about $60. Do I catalog them? I have an app that I scan them into, but I think a lot of my movies I've missed scanning them, so nothing like super accurate, but I do have to scan in like a lot of the ones I just recently bought. I think it's called My Movies. They came up with a real clever name for it. The Streets of San Francisco is a fun show. I enjoy Michael Douglas and a lot of his movies. My favorite one, American President, with Michael J. Fox. and other co-stars. Hello there. Is it Jennifer? Is it Jennifer? Maybe Jennifer. Let's because I do have the Last Year at Marienbad Kino edition, which is a superior transfer to the Criterion. Welcome, Jennifer. See, I remembered who you are. But let's go over here. Here it is. This was in a Criterion sale. Not the most recent one, or not Criterion, Kino, but I had the Criterion of this and sold it for a nice profit, and then bought the better version, the Kino, here recently. I think I sold the Criterion, like, that must have been late 2015. The Kino even has a booklet, and I have to watch this movie, but I have to be in the right mind frame to watch that. That one's gonna take some focus. I have an app just like that called My Movies Collection. My Movies Collection. Let's see on here. See, here's the one, the My Movies there. That's what I used, the My Movies one. He's sending me some more stuff. I know about CIA mind control. Come on, man. Okay. Let's see what else I got over here since I'm over here. These Disney 4K Steelbooks, pretty darn nice for $10. I've never seen the Cars movies. Is Cars like a really good one? Is that one I need to watch? I just got all the Star Wars in 4K, worth getting if you're a fan. Yeah, the Star Wars in 4K, I was thinking about getting them during the Target buy two get one, but I decided I would wait. You know, I got the Blu-ray set pretty soon after it came out, and I don't know when I'm going to be watching Star Wars again. I don't like buying Steelbooks through the mail. I don't either, but I didn't really have a choice. The closest Best Buy to me is 45, maybe a little bit more than 45 minutes away. So I did have to do it, and they came actually, they're in a lot better condition than I thought they'd be. That guy with movies, the first one is good, the second is garbage, the third one is better but not that great. Why is the second one so much worse than the first? Just like the story, or what? These are nice. I'm not a huge fan of some of these, like Frozen. I'm not a big fan of the movie, but I do like the Steelbook. It's pretty. It's pretty. What's wrong with you, PMac? The Toy Stories, they're pretty good, but nothing amazing to me. Good Dinosaur. I think this one had me bawling a few times. This was a pretty decent movie. Pretty good one. Has anyone seen... Oh, there's some more. Has anyone seen Thoroughbreds? We're down to 15. We were at like 20. Sorry to bore the people who left. Thoroughbreds. This was a Hamilton book one. And it's a Canadian release, but the code actually still redeems here in the US. I do like... what's her face there? Anya Taylor-Joy. What is The Forsaken? Who's in that? It sounds familiar. It was so much different first. Huh. That actually sounds interesting with the Cars movies that they would change it up so much. Charlie, you liked Thoroughbreds? Thanks for saying I'm not boring. I do appreciate that, Adam. What else do we got over here? You know, I forget what I get. Like, I got this Action Point movie, and I heard it's just awful, but I got it for super affordable. And I do tend to like Johnny Knoxville, but since I've heard that it's horrible, I haven't watched it. Thank you, Adam. I was watching this one too. The Prisoner here. Ian McKellen, Jim Caviezel. Charmaine didn't like this one. It's like a remake of the old Prisoner TV show with Patrick McGowan. McGowan, I think, is his name. And yeah, it's pretty weird. I kind of wish we could have continued it. And it is one that I kind of want to watch. So I that's why I have it out here, because I was looking through my stuff and I pulled it out. So I would like to watch this and actually finish it. But she didn't like it, so last time I tried watching it, it kind of threw me off. Question here for you guys. So I got the V shows, the V series. Let's see, we got the original miniseries, which I have the Blu-ray coming. And then we got the Final Battle, which I have the recent release. I think actually this week it released, Warner Archive Blu-ray. And then we have the TV show, 897 minutes. What order did these go in? So obviously the miniseries was first, 1983. Sounded like something just fell downstairs. That's not good. What the heck's going on down there? 1984 for the Final Battle. 1984, 1985 for the TV show, which stars Michael Ironside. What do you guys know about this V show? Because I'd like to watch that now that I'm getting the Blu-rays. Yeah, Cars 2 sounds interesting, but it isn't. That's not good. Have you and Charmy been able to keep working? Yet we're still both working. I am older than Charmy by only, I think, 6 months. So not by a lot. Hi, Grubby Raccoon. What's up? Geriatric, you still in here? Let's go over to the watched movies. I got big stacks of watched movies over here. Stacks and stacks. Yeah, I know when her birthday is. Or, close enough. 5 years older. Not bad. Let's see some of the stuff we got over here. We got some cool stuff over here. We have Batman, the original, and I got this for this is around the holidays. I was able to get this for like really cheap. It was like $8 or $9, I think, something like that. Another one, $10, and I used Amazon credit, which I actually thought this was whole catching up to do. These are ones I have watched here, but I do have a ton that I haven't watched. Hobbs and Shaw. This was one of the better action movies, mainstream action movies I feel like I've seen in a while. And I think I watched this through somebody's Vudu. So this is one that I'd actually probably watch again possibly fairly soon. Try to watch the 4K. Really enjoyable movie there. I do tend to like Jason Statham, and The Rock's pretty decent too. Grubby Raccoon, okay. Glad that you're enjoying the videos. Oh, just order that Batman from eBay, 17 free shipping. Yeah, it was a pretty good deal there on Amazon. I think it was like kind of a glitchy type of deal there. Just watched 1917, was very good. Yeah, I think I heard from other people that that one's good too, and I could watch that through somebody's Voodoo account. I don't have it on mine, but somebody who lets me use their account. And I'm just not really a big war movie guy anymore. I used to be more into war movies, but not really into war movies anymore. War in general is something that just doesn't really make any sense to me, because the citizens of every country, there's no citizens in any country that want war, but yet there's wars. It doesn't make any sense. There should not be any wars if the people running the show actually went by what the people wanted, which shows that they don't. V is an interesting TV show and miniseries. I think that the TV show War of the Worlds came out in 1980, which was much later than V. Yeah, I was wondering about that War of the Worlds thing. I don't think that's considered to be very good, though. 1917 was that good? Dang, maybe I do need to watch it. Maybe I do need to watch 1917. I don't know. What else can I talk about from this big stack of crap? Ooh, we got the Meg Steelbook. I really like this I really like this movie, another Jason Statham movie. And I know some people said they really didn't like this one. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a really entertaining one. I'm surprised that a lot of people didn't like this one. That is a big MFing shark. Holy cow. And that's a nice Steelbook. I paid like, I think 10, maybe 8. I think 10 now for the Meg 4K Steelbook. That's nice. See, they overproduce some of their Steelbooks. And we got some other interesting movies up here. We got Annihilation on 4K here. Annihilation starring Natalie Portman. I watched this movie and I wasn't really sure what it was trying to say or what it was trying to show. And then I looked into it, and it's like a metaphor for cancer, which was interesting. A metaphor for cancer, which I don't think it's a good metaphor really, but I guess according to what they say cancer is, it would be a good metaphor. We got the Willow here. Willow. It's a good one. I have the original Fox one and the one that Disney put out, which I think has a little bit more content as far as special features. Let's see. Yes, Adam, I agree. It was badass. Midway was good. Yeah, I could watch that one too. You like the war movies, Jennifer. I just really haven't. Honestly, I haven't watched a war movie in years and years. I do have a lot of them. Aaron Johnson. Give it a shot, Aaron. It's actually a good one. It's Jason Statham versus a really big shark. We got the original Pet Sematary, which I know a lot of people like the original more than the remake. I like the remake more. Sorry, but I do. I did not like the recent Halloween. Didn't really care for it. I thought it was, I heard really good things about it, and then it underwhelmed me. Maybe my expectations were too high. This one was fun though. Detective Pikachu. That was a fun one. Yeah. My phone's blowing up over there. Who the heck's messaging me? Um, let's see what we got. You know what was a good one? Glass. I got the 4K here. $10 Black Friday deal. I really enjoyed Glass, and I have to watch it again. I felt like there was some really deep stuff going on in this movie. There's some kind of underpinning, some underpinning messages to the movie, like metaphors and stuff like that going on. And if you weren't hip to it, it was probably pretty boring. But ooh, the slipcover's nice too. I missed a few messages in there, a few comments or messages or whatever those things are called. I really enjoy, excited for Halloween Kills. That guy with the movie. You like the new Halloween? Hopefully Detective Pikachu was okay. I did like Annihilation. Yeah, Annihilation's one I gotta watch again. Joe Masiello in the hoodie. The whole trilogy was great. I didn't like Split. I liked Unbreakable. Gotta watch all before Glass. Waiting for The Invisible Man to come out. Last movie I saw in the theater and loved it. I've heard good things about Invisible Man. Yeah, I think Glass seemed to be a real like psychological type movie, and a movie where there's a lot of like stuff going on underneath. It was a lot different than Split, and I liked Glass a lot more than Split. I felt like Split was more straightforward. I think people could miss a lot of what's going on in Glass. So Aaron saw Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I thought it was enjoyable too, Aaron. A couple movies that I love, modern movies, like the horror take on Groundhog Day, Happy Death Day, and Happy Death Day to You. And I guess I went into this thinking it would be decent because I did hear decent things about it, but man, they really this was really, really clever. Just as good as the first one, possibly even better. It's so different. They were probably about equal, but man, two really, really good movies. And I'm kind of into looking into like reincarnation and things like that, and I feel like these movies are metaphors for reincarnation. I think they have a lot of truth in them about how we keep coming back. Obviously not exactly like the movie shows, but we keep coming back here and we have to figure things out. Or we keep coming back. We keep recycling until we get it right. The sci-fi aspect. Yeah, the sci-fi aspect was really cool. It was really interesting how they changed it quite a bit, but it was still so good. What are some other movies in here I could talk about? Geriatric Bill sent me Reign of Fire. That's a good one. You know what's a great one? And I talked about it in a video about how great it was. But this is a movie that's very underrated, I think. And it's called Nicholas Nickleby. This is an absolutely fantastic movie. And it's a really good movie about a really strong character that doesn't... he doesn't give in to shit. And, you know, if everybody in our society could be like that, we would have a much stronger society. He's not like in an aggressive manner. He's like just very assertive when he's being wronged. So just an excellent movie. Jim Duggan in the hizzy. Most movies are propaganda. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Overlord was such a great movie. I enjoyed Overlord. This is a really good one, though, Nicholas Nickleby, which the Twilight Time might be sold out by now. But if this is still available from Screen Archive Entertainment, definitely add this to your order if you're going to place a Twilight Time order. This movie's absolutely fantastic. And if you need a romantic comedy to watch with a significant other, The Proposal, Ryan Reynolds, Sandra Bullock, this was a good time. This was a really fun movie to watch with Charmaine. She really enjoyed it. Jammy D Media. I've been watching some more Korean movies like Parasite. So far, movies called The Host, Memories of the Murder, I Saw the Devil, and Mother. Yeah, there's some good Asian movies out there. I haven't seen Parasite yet. I did see part of it. Saw part of I Saw the Devil. I've never seen any of those movies, the whole thing though. PMac, have you watched Train to Busan? No, Bill, I have the Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet. You know what's a really good one over here is, can I pull it out without destroying this whole thing? It's gonna be a bit iffy. I don't really want to wreck all my movies here. Okay. This is a really good action movie here. The Accountant, starring Ben Affleck. I really enjoyed this one. Really good one. Jesse Swarbrick in the hizzy. What's up, sir? Is there a 4K of The Accountant? I can't remember because this is one that I'll probably want to get on 4K here eventually. Really enjoyed this one. Really good action movie. What else we got over here to talk about? We might be running out of steam here. Star Trek Discovery Season 2. Didn't really care for that one that much. Like Season 1 more. Okay, let's put these back. I think Charmy might be ready for me. Ugh. Maybe. Yo, Charmy! Yo, Charmy! Yo, Charmy, what's up? You guys think these are gonna fall? No, like Darth Vader. What is that, episode 3? Let's see if Charmy's out here. Yo, Charmy. She must still be downstairs. Almost just tripped over my slippers. Should I bring back the Pretend It's a Haul videos? Here comes Charmy, I hear Charmy. Hey, Charmy. What are you talking about, Charmy?
Dear, your key pocket is not empty. Wala mo naka-attend.
You know. You don't want to be on here?
No, I'm going to my mom.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you doing that church thing?
I think it's already done.
Already done? It's still early there.
Yeah. Ma.
No, Charmy. She's busy with family. How can she put family over PMac movies? You gotta get your priorities straight sometimes, man. You gotta get your priorities straight. All right, are we ready to end this? Worst movies I watched this year: Harley Quinn movie and Korean movie called Sunflower. I haven't seen either of those. Yo, PMac, sell all your movies and start making some money. Just keep the ones that you really love. I don't know. I guess I just like, I kind of like buying movies, owning quite a few movies. And, like, do I really need all these? No. I like kind of like bargain hunting and things like that. Yeah, it's probably a waste of time, waste of money. I mean, I make a little bit back. What other ways do you unwind outside of movies? I like sports. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Buffalo Sabres, even though the Sabres, the Bills have been getting better, but the Sabres just suck. I also like to watch tennis. I used to play tennis. What else do I do? Do a lot of research on stuff, which I've shown some videos on here. I listen to a lot of, people consider it conspiracy theory. It's not really, there's a difference between conspiracy theory and getting deeper into, because there's all sorts of conspiracy theories, but it's more so like research and figuring out what this life's for and things like that. What the heck we're here to do? What the heck are we here to do? Because if you don't know what you're here to do, how can you do it? But that's part of the game, though. They get you thinking you're just a peon in a big, huge universe, which is very interesting. But we'd get people freaking if I went into that. They get you feeling like you're a little bitch peon in this huge universe with all these different planets, and there must be all these different beings and aliens and everything, and that you're a nobody, you're nothing, you're just gonna die and go in the ground. But that's definitely not what it is. We're actually much more powerful than we're told, and that story's in a lot of movies too. That and they kind of have to show you that the powers that be, they have to show you that you're actually a very powerful being that's basically been taught that you're a little peon bitch. Something like the Luke Skywalker story. I mean, that's a kind of a metaphor for what we are. But there's a lot of stories like that. I'm just not thinking of them offhand. The thrill of the hunt, that's right, Bill. Media is dying out since now everyone's streaming. I mean, if you want to hear more about it, the mainstream really pushes the alien narrative, and they turned it into like it's a conspiracy theory. But now, I mean, people really, it's pushed subconsciously that aliens do exist, and a lot of people, oh, that's a conspiracy theory that's true. Well, people think that because they do want you to think that there's a lot of other beings and stuff in the universe, so you feel like you're insignificant. But I don't think that that's the case at all. I think we're actually much more significant that we're told, but we're kind of kept in the dark on that. We have a lot more power than we're supposed to think we do. So that's kind of the overall gist of it. I gotta make sure I don't hit any of these movies from behind here. That stack of movies that I put up there, I think, might fall down. But I mean, reality is they do get you focused on stuff like movie collecting, which, I mean, in the overall scheme of what your life is for, it's basically worthless. Well, we don't have much power. I mean, you have power over your own self, and then we don't know how much power we have. We have the power to create our own reality in some way or another. I mean, we know that we do just based on if you have like a good attitude or a bad attitude. People with a good attitude are many times going to have much more success in life, and people with a bad attitude are not going to. So it's kind of that in that vein, but deeper than that. Thanks for stopping by, that guy with movies. You the man. The whole purpose of Area 51, keep us all in the dark. Yeah, Area 51 was put out by the government or whatever to give people something to like a conspiracy to focus on, like the JFK thing. I mean, look at how much time and effort some people have put into the JFK thing. And you're never gonna know. You're just wasting time. You're never gonna get down to. You're not never gonna get to the bottom of it, of what really happened. I mean, I do think it's now it's pretty clear what happened. Although nobody, very few people here would agree with my thoughts on that. But it is pretty clear what really happened. But you're never gonna know for sure. And it's a waste of time to try to figure it out. Earth will wipe us out at any moment. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. The term conspiracy theory and theorist was created by the CIA. Actual documents state that it was used to discredit anyone who wanted. Yes, it was. That's right. It was from the JFK whole thing. So you can, and it happens all the time. You try to talk to somebody about something, they just call it a conspiracy theory, or say that you're a conspiracy theorist, and they just write it off. That's exactly what it is, and it happens all the time. Every day they fly a huge jet to Area 51 from here in Vegas. No driving in allowed. Reminds me of like Antarctica and stuff too. Like nobody can go to Antarctica unless it's like a government. Like it's only like basically there's military people there and whatnot. So we don't really know what's there. What kind of music do you listen to? You always talk about movies. How about your... I don't really listen to a ton of music anymore, but I like the band like 10 Years, and I liked the band, excuse me, I like the band Thrice. There's only like a few bands really that I listen to. Maybe a little System of a Down. We got 22 people in the hizzy. I think we're winding down here. Conspiracy theories can be true. I don't think it's quite like that. I mean, people use the term conspiracy theory to write things off quite a bit. Write people off, write their thoughts off, and people a lot of times use authority and experts. You gotta trust the experts. That's a lot of people are saying about this currently. You gotta trust the experts. But who puts the experts on? Who's paying the experts? Who's putting the experts out there? Who's putting the experts on TV? Who's, if you have a job and you don't do it, like the company I work for is a counselor. I'm a counselor, but I have things that I have to go by. I have regulate. If I try something that I'm not, if I try to counsel somebody in a way that I'm not supposed to do it, I'm not going to have a job. You got to do things the way that the company that you works for wants them. So if you don't do that, you're going to be looking for another job. And guess what? Everything in my field, it's going to be the same no matter where you go. It's the same. It's all controlled by the government, by a government body. So if you get in trouble one place doing something one way, you're going to get in trouble doing something else. So guess what? There's going to be no way for you to get a job in that field. And it's the same for like pretty much everything. You do something, oh, it works well, but this isn't the way that you're supposed to do it. And you're out. So you got to do things the way that the system wants you to, or you're not going to have that system job anymore. Are there any westerns that you have seen that your favorite? Most of the westerns I have typically watched either have been Silverado or Clint Eastwood westerns. Dances with Wolves, absolutely phenomenal movie. Dances with Wolves. I love the Clint Eastwoods though too. CNN, the most trusted name in news. I mean, all the mainstream ones, and then Fox tries to be different, but it's just it is what it is. Okay, PMac. Good seeing you on your live stream. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. Try to stay safe. Thank you, Adam. Tombstone. Yeah, I was watching Tombstone the one time, and I couldn't really get into it. I don't know. Sometimes it's like the frame of mind you're in when you watch a movie. You have a good night too, Adam. See ya. I think I'm gonna get off of here too. It's actually been over an hour, so let's finish this up. Any closing thoughts before we go? Young Guns. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna watch tonight. I was hoping to watch a movie, but it's kind of, what did I do with my phone? There it is. I put Poirot on top of my phone. Wyatt Earp. Yeah, I've seen Wyatt Earp, and it wasn't one that like really stood out to me as a great one. We're gonna finish this up. Any other closing thoughts, questions, anything? It's a little bit after 9 o'clock. See you, Bill. Bill, what are you watching tonight? I gotta figure out what to watch. I'm thinking maybe I was wanting to watch a movie, but with it being late and stuff, I think I might just watch something light like 30 Rock. It's past dinner time. It's past 9 o'clock here. I had leftover. We had a fish fry last night, which was really good. We had a little bit left over, so I ate that. Open Range with Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall. Hockey replay. Yeah, you and your hockey geriatric. Thank you, Kimberly. You have a great night too. Kimberly, you watch anything tonight? I need some suggestions for things to watch. I need to find out what other. You know what I was thinking would be really cool if we had like a. And I could do this better if I was like off from work too, but like have a bunch of us watch the same movie. So it's kind of like you're watching it with other people. It would be pretty cool. Like we're all watching the same movie, like a bunch of PMac and then a few PMac fans all watching the same movie at the same time. That would be pretty cool. Trent, I may not catch your videos, but I always like your posts on Instagram. Thank you, Trent. Check out my videos, man. Check them out. Watch Train to Busan, get some zombies going. I can't, though, because Charmy's here, so she doesn't like that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Aaron. It would be pretty cool. I have so many options. I did want to watch like some of these Disney 4Ks on the big 4K TV downstairs. It's getting kind of late though. It's getting to the point where we're probably going to be watching something in the bedroom. Because it's getting kind of late for the living room watch. As I was going through my stuff, I was seeing like a lot of different stuff that I could watch. But actually, once I get it, I'm going to be watching the V original series. I do want to see that. I've heard good things about it. If I had that, I'd probably watch that tonight. Maybe a little John Travolta. After this live stream, I'm going to catch up on your vids. You go for it, Trent. You the man. Leave me some comments. I get excited when I get comments. So, Bill, it sounds like you don't know what you're doing tonight. Is that true? You don't know what you're watching? What else could I watch? Could watch Cars. I'm thinking probably something light because I'm getting kind of tired, so it's probably something I'm just going to relax, and I'm probably going to end up falling asleep. I did get up pretty early this morning, so I'm probably just going to relax, watch something light. Watching Born Bad. What is Born Bad? Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. You know, actually, Bill sent me the code for Maleficent 2, that one you're talking, Mistress of Evil or whatever, and we were watching it because Charmaine really wanted to see that one for a while. So Bill sent me the code, and she watched the whole thing, and I fell asleep pretty quick, which happens a lot after I work. If I try to watch a movie after work, I'm just done. Like I don't think I got through very much of it. So I do still need to watch it. But Bill is also sending me the Blu-ray, so I'll probably wait until I get the Blu-ray to watch it. Maybe even watch the 4K of Maleficent and then watch the Maleficent 2 Blu-ray rather than streaming it. I just prefer to watch my discs. Born Bad, A Perfect Gentleman, A Brutal Killer, just released. Interesting. Yeah, DJ, I do, like I said, I do have access to it through Vudu, but I want to wait for the Blu-ray that Bill Geriatric Geek sending me there. It Crowd, I've heard good things about that. Is that It Crowd? Is that like that HBO show with the tech guys? I forget what it's called. I think I might have all the seasons of it though. Yeah, PMac's definitely getting sleepy. I'm wondering if I'm gonna end up watching either 30 Rock or something else that's light, like a Disney movie or something. One of these. But I kind of wanted to watch them on 4K, like I said. I don't want to just watch them on Blu-ray up here because I don't have a 4K TV here. Up here. It's a British show. Did they have just a British version or a US version too? I don't know. I gotta get going, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I have to, I guess, brush my teeth and then lay in bed and, well, figure out what I'm going to watch and then lay in bed. We will see you guys on the next PMac Movies. Don't know when I'll be doing another live stream, but it was fun doing this one. Glad that quite a few people showed up, which was pretty cool. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your night and enjoy your time with family or whatever you've been doing. Enjoy your time. I'm not gonna say stay safe because it just seems weird that everybody's always like stay safe. But enjoy your time, improve yourself, be the best you can be. We strive to do that on PMac Movies. I don't know, I'm just coming up with something. We'll see you next time.